What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Sorry about that. Had to get a drink from my favorite water bottle out there, which is the coldest water bottle. Keeps my water piping cold all day long. Use the link below, code Flankster to get 10% off. But absolutely love this water bottle. But today I do got a little update for you guys. So I've been messing around in this video game DBZ room, trying to figure out best things to do. There's a few things I've come to the conclusion of. So first thing is I wanted to raise the Bruce Lee shelf. So I did that. It's now before it was right there, now it's right there. This allows me to see Bruce Lee like almost height level. Like he's quite tall now. Like this is my angle. So he is much taller. In addition, I put his poster right there. And I tried putting Zelda right there, and it just did not look good. These Zelda pieces don't look good down low. And I know eventually Zelda can't stay here. It did look good here, but it can't stay there because eventually that's going to be Prime 1. So the only statues that look good down low right here is Master Chief. Master Chief doesn't have like a super detailed face like Ellie or Kratos. So he looks good down low. In addition, putting him in this wider shelf by himself, making more or less a dedicated Halo display. I'm able to fit the helmet, spread everything out. It looks good. I can see everything. Even if I'm standing literally in front of the shelf, I can still see his head. So I think that works pretty good for Master Chief. To the right, I found that having this shelf high up really, I didn't like it. It's better having a low shelf right here. And fact remains, any like statues put down there simply don't look good. So I don't want to do statues, but these proximity pieces for Zelda actually works really good. So, I got the Triforce, the Ocarina, the two first four figure 1/6, all those little props in the back. That actually looks really cool because those statues don't need top shelf. They're like proximity pieces to help complement the whole display. And I think it works. And then above is where I have my 1/4, and I decided to just wall mount that Majora's Mask because it looks better wall mounted versus down there. So this actually looks really good because I can see all the Zelda 1/4 much better here than there or there. And it's like a little Zelda display. I did try thinking, should I just remove a shelf right here? And it does, open up this walkway. I mean, right now that's about 3 feet, and it becomes about, an extra almost 2 feet, so about 5 feet. I mean, that's a lot of walkway. And I know at the end of the day, it will need space eventually. So I feel like this little Zelda display works pretty good. And being lower, it makes the whole, like this shelf before was quite tall, about right here. And I feel like this just works better. I did try just a glass shelf there. I tried just a D-shelf there. And I wasn't the biggest fan of just a single glass shelf, but it's like, what am I going to put inside that would work? So I feel like this is kind of my best option for right now. Who knows, things may change in the future. One thing's for certain, I absolutely love Zelda. Ever since I was a little kid, Zelda was one of my favorite, series growing up. When freaking Ocarina of Time came out, the Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, there's so many good ones. I'm really looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. So I love Zelda, and it's definitely, like not going to go anywhere. I'm always going to have this Zelda display. It's just a matter of displaying it here, there, or right there. And in those two situations, it just did not look good. So I'm going to keep it like this. I think that looks good, and I like what I did down there. I think that little, display looks good because when I had like the trunks and androids there, I couldn't see either of them good at all, like even remotely good. I could see Broly good above, but then having him there kind of felt like it was cluttering up the room because higher shelves, take up more volume and therefore make the room feel less. So I don't like having, in general, tall shelves for that reason. Unless it makes sense. Like this DBZ, makes total sense. So because I did, take off DBZ there, of course I had to put it here. So we just simply scooted Vegeta and Trunks to fit the androids and put Trunks there. And now I can see both of them, perfectly fine. And we've just returned Broly here. Now Broly still looks great there, and I can see him perfectly fine. Even standing and sitting down, he has plenty of space. And again, anything I put in that corner is going to get a bar in it. So I think just the Broly bust is fine. because I'm not looking at that face because I have the exact face there. It's that ball you want to see. Over here, everything looks good. The only thing I might probably do is just remove that Piccolo bust, because it's kind of hard to display that bust, or I need to move it somewhere else. You know, I don't like when the statue's covering the bust. You know, like in here, I can see both busts perfectly good. And the Vegeta bust previously right there, I moved right there, because in the, you know, Gohan versus Cell, Vegeta did do like a blast to Cell, and so that kind of makes sense. But for now, we've done that. Eventually, I will move this over here and do Sume Vegeta versus Boo. And I hear Katie's doing another Boo diorama. If it's Gotenks versus Super Boo, or even Mystic Gohan versus Super Boo, then I would get it and simply put it right here in the middle. Just have everything scooted a little bit to the left and right. It would fit and look good though. Because KD Boo I'll have on the complete edge, and then Sume right next to it. So, and I've decided to do a wall scroll for right here, because all my DBZ display posters are wall scrolls. I've got all 4 main sagas, Boo Saga, a Vegeta, and a Goku. So right here, I've decided to just do like the transformation of Goku and Vegeta. So this does include GT. I wish it didn't, but it does. But it includes every version of Vegeta, from Kid up until Majin. And I'm doing the same thing over here for Goku. I just bought the exact same size, similar style poster that has Kid Goku, Goku from all sagas, and even the GT Goku. So it matches perfectly. We're not going to do any posters underneath here, although I could. I do have a Broly wall scroll. I'd need a Frieza Cell Boo wall scroll to match if I was to do that, but I don't think I will do wall scrolls there. But eventually this display, what I'm likely going to be doing is, you know, Uncharted, Last of Us, potentially Resident Evil 3. You know, we'll get Nathan Drake, and we'll pair it with probably Last of Us and Tomb Raider. Ideally, those 3 games, you know, either top or bottom, and potentially even Jill and Nemesis. You know, and that Bruce Lee's already sold. And eventually, once Prime 1 makes Last of Us, I'll probably maybe sell Ellie. I don't know. That Kratos will stay. He can always go, like, right there. But eventually, I want this all basically Prime 1 is kind of the idea. I want this all Prime 1. You know, similar to, like, this display, I want that there. And then to the left can be, like, custom Kratos, and if I kept that Achilles or did whoever right there. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. We do got Infinity Wonder Woman coming real soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.